Stop running, tell of the righteous riot.
Yeah, and that gets onto the topic of just social media in general.
Yeah.
And you talk about people they like to argue online.
Yeah.
But on top of all that is people like to mislead. Social media is the reason I got out. Got out of that game.
Got out the matrix.
is people lie.
Yeah.
And it's not even like they're purposely saying like, hey, I'm going to lie to everybody, but they only show the good stuff, man.
Yeah.
And then when people do show the bad stuff, you're like, hey, man, don't put that on here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everyone's playing a game with each other of like, hey, follow my life, but
yeah, it's
how
not the
I want
real
you
life.
to see it. Yeah,
they're
how I
putting their
want you
best
to see
foot
it.
forward.
Exactly, man. And it becomes unhealthy for everybody because when you're
Yeah.
going through a rough patch,
Yeah.
you're seeing everyone else's highlights, and what do? You don't address your rough patch. You just like, okay, let me match that.
Yeah, you literally
I'm
go
still having fun,
outside
too.
and be like, how can I get a good pic?
Yeah, man.
And put an inspirational
Yes, man.
quote on
yeah,
it.
and you see the impact that it's had on this generation.
Yeah.
Every generation has a thorn, man, and this generation undoubtedly is dealing with the social media, the exposure.
Yeah. You see people doing that. They're the hashtag living my best life now. And I think that people, and because I see a lot of Christians doing that online, and I think people have forgotten where that came from. That's a Joel Osteenism. That's literally the title of one of Joel Osteen's books. And you have a lot of Christians who are kind of just championing this philosophy from a heretic. Living my best life now. No. You're not living your best life now, and that's why your Facebook has to look like that, because you think that you should be living your best life now. No, for the Christian, our best life is yet to come.
Yeah.
I'm blessed, hashtag blessed, whatever, you know, I am. God has been good to me. Even in the hard times, God has been good to me, but I know that the best is yet to come.
Yeah.
We can be cynical at times, especially when we're on social media and think like, I wonder how much of that is true. I've kind of gotten to the place where like I'm like happy with whatever, because then it's also kind of awkward when people are kind of like on Facebook.
Yeah, you don't want to see it.
Exactly.
That's your escape.
But the problem is when that permeates into like our face-to-face interactions. Like you're at church and someone says, "Hey, how you doing?" And you're like, "I'm good."
Like, psych. I seen your Facebook post, cuz. I know last night was rough. That's how it works, though, man. That's how it works. But I also want to throw out a disclaimer and say there are people who have a healthy relationship with social media. And 9 times out of 10, it's the person that you follow that you're not really sure what's going on in their life.
Because they're just they're
just
sneaking around on there, just liking stuff, never posting.
Yeah, a picture of a Starbucks cup like that. What does that tell me? I don't know what you're doing.
Stop running, tell of the righteous riot.